So now let's see an app called Maps, which is pre-bundled with Microsoft Windows 10 and how to work around with it. To make sure that maps work correctly, you have to first go to settings, and under settings, the location services must be turned on. So in order to work around with the location services, you can go over here. You can go over here onto the notification right over here, and over here the location is turned on. So you can turn off the location or turn on the location as well. So if the location is still not turned on, you can actually go over here onto the settings, privacy, onto location right over here. So on under location settings, so let's see the location settings. You can turn it on over here and make sure maps has the location on. So once that is done, I can access maps now. So let me go to the start menu, and you can access maps by going on right here, or if you don't find it right here, just type into search map right over here and map actually comes in. So let me just click on map, and map is here. So let me just maximize this right here. So right now it shows my current location just like this, and you'll be able to access the current location right over here just like that. So let's navigate around and see how everything looks like. So over here, if you want to rotate around the map, you can go over here and pull this icon left or right, and you can see that that is how it rotates, and the red here is not. So if you want the red back up to the top, just move it, rotate it around just like this, or just click it. So if you rotate it around and click it, the north goes back up just like this. Over here you can see that you can actually tilt out the map, so it actually looks like this. So you want to navigate around, just click and drag, so you can actually tilt it to the level just like this and click and drag it. You can also move it left or right, and that also controls the tilting of the map, as you can see. And this one is the current location. So if you were to click this, it'll show up your current location in the maps. You can zoom in right over here or zoom out, and you can also see the shortcut key for it. So if you were to press Control plus, it zooms in, Control minus, it zooms out. And there are different ways on how you can see the map. Right now, it's on roads mode, as you can see. You can turn on the traffic, that will show the traffic in the map as well. You can see that the green line suggests that there is less traffic. Red line says that there's more traffic right over here. You can also increase the street sides right over here, just like this, and it'll show up the street sides on how the map is actually like, just like this. You can also show the ink right over here, so that enables and disables different things right over here. So if you include the traffic, it also adds in the incident and cameras as well. But here's another thing. So if you were to go to aerial right over here, it changes the map onto an aerial view. So you can actually go inside and see this is how it looks like, just like this. So there's everything right over here. And the magic actually comes when you actually tilt to see 3D. So if you were to tilt it, you can see that everything is in 3D mode. So it combines satellite view and satellite view and the 3D models to actually show you a 3D version of the location right here. But this does not work for each and every location. So this happens that this location right here, it shows the 3D location right over here. So let's say we want to search for a different location. So we can actually go to search right over here. And let's say I want to search for New York. That's a different location that I searched, just like that. So if I were to search over here, I'm just going to say New York, just like this. And if I were to click it, it'll actually navigate around to New York right there. I'm still on aerial mode right over here. And if I were to zoom in, you'll be able to see New York. And if I were to tilt it, you'll be able to see the 3D just like this. And you can see as if you're in the city itself. You can see the nooks and crannies. You can see the details. Even the cars, as you can see, this is a satellite picture, and you can see that the level of detail are all here. You can really know out where the details are for New York and everything else, just like this. So let me just go around over here, zoom out, and there you go. You can navigate around just like this. You can also search for different places. So as you search for places, it actually appears in tabs. So if I were to search it, and let's say I want to search for something like Bangkok, and press enter, so it'll navigate around into Bangkok right over here. So if I were to zoom in, you don't actually see 3D view for this. You do see the traffic, but you don't see the 3D view for it because it's not available for Bangkok, and you actually see it just like this. So you can turn it from aerial to road as well. So you go to road or go to aerial. It is up to you, just like this, as you can see. So let me search for something else, something like Mount Everest. and let's see how that looks like. So if I were to search for it, it goes into Mount Everest, and you'll be able to see the Mount Everest like that. And you can see that there's a 3D view for this one, just like that. So you can really know how the location is like. So you can actually move around and see how Mount Everest looks like, just like over here. So all the valleys, all the riversides, as you can see it in 3D view. So that's how it actually works like for the maps. So now if you want to search for direction, so let me just go back into Bangkok. So all of the location that I search, actually it comes up as tabs over here. So let's go to Bangkok right over here. So let's say I want to navigate around into 2 places. So if you want to navigate around and see the direction, you can actually go to direction right over here. So you can go to your default location. So if you're actually using a tablet, you can actually do this. In my case, I'm going to choose the starting point itself. So let me search for something like rats. Let me just search for some location right over here. So there's Ratsamnan. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm not able to pronounce it, but anyways, I'm going to go over here, and this is going to be my location. And let's say the end location is going to be Chatuchak Weekend Market. So if I were to search it, and if I were to click on get direction, it'll show me up different directions I can take to actually get to the place. So it also shows me the time right here. And if I were to click it, you can see that this is the point right here, the blue line right here. The point right here are the turnings, and this is how you get to the location, just like this. And here you get the details on how you can get to the location. You can pin it, you can share it, and even print this out. You can even see different ways. So you can actually get ways on how you can take the train to get it, or you can also get the walking away as well, which is there in different ways. So there's way on how you can drive, how you can take the train, and there you go. So once you're done with the way you decided with the way you want to travel, you can click on go, and it'll switch up into the driving mode right over here, just like this. So if you have a tablet, it'll actually go around and it'll follow up with you along the map, just like this. So I'm just gonna get out of this. So right now I'm using my desktop, so there's no GPS signal whatsoever. So if I were to press escape, it goes back right over here, just like this. So that is how you can actually navigate around the map inside of Microsoft Windows 10, which comes pre-bundled. So if you guys learned something as always, and as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.